Well, we put together a camp called the 12 Days of Christmas. So they did a intensive training camp from 8 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, leading up to Christmas Eve. They had Christmas Eve, Boxing Day, and Monday off. We started up again on Tuesday, and they're back at it. So 4 hours of swimming and an hour of land training, and getting themselves in great shape for the new year.
Now, in this type of conditions, I mean, it's pretty chilly out. It's got to be some dedication from such youngsters.
Most definitely. But hopefully we're going to be pulling our Carifta team out of this group so they understand what's at stake. So they are coming here focused and training quite hard, even though the weather isn't really cooperating.
Now, this week you seem to have a lot of the youngsters. Last week you had a lot of the college kids. You had Roy Allen Birch in the pool. So I guess does those type of things rub off on the youngsters, having the college kids here and they can speak about their experiences here in the Christmas break? And then
most definitely, it's one of the reasons why we like to have this camp. It gives us an opportunity to get both our elite level athletes and our up and coming athletes to intermingle. They're training together. They're getting to see what the top athletes are doing when they're in the pool. They're getting a chance to socialize with them, and it most definitely rubs off on them. They get to see the top of our pyramid, and hopefully that helps them to strive for what they want to get to.
Now, over the years, we've seen a lot of youngsters come leaps and bounds, and this, I guess, is one of the starts of it. What special things do you do in order to get the kids ready for competition?
What we're looking to do is, for example, what we're doing in this particular camp, it's quite intensive. It's a short burst of the very high level work. It gives them an idea of the level of training and commitment that it's going to take to get them to where they need to go. And then we go into the new year with heightened intensity in the practices and more focus on what it is that they're going to try to be achieving coming up in February and March to get ready for Carifta and then into the summer meets.
Well, we have Roy Allen Birch already qualified for the Olympics. How far is Kira, Lisa, and Julian away from reaching their goals?
We have a good core group that we started out 4 years ago aiming towards the Olympics. Roy Allen is the first one to make the cut. Kira Aiken actually was the first person to make the cut, but the Olympics changed the qualifying time. So now she's within 1/10 of making the time. The next person would be Julian, who recently swam that national record that put him within a second of making the time. Lisa Blackburn, Rebecca Sharp, they're just a little bit further out than that, so they're coming along quite well. Hopefully over the next couple of months with the training that they'll be doing at their camps back at university and overseas, we should be seeing some more qualifiers.
Can we see some real improvements once you get a chance to move up, once the stadium pool is finished? Can we see the level go up, meaning it'd be a 50-meter pool as opposed to a 25-meter?
One of the things that's going to give us is more opportunity to train. By having only, the 25-meter pools that we have at present, it's difficult for us to get the number of practices that are needed in order for us to get these guys to the level that they need to be at. It's going to give us access to more training time, and it's also going to give access to 50-meter training, which is the piece of the puzzle that we've always been missing. Hopefully, with those two things, we'll, one, bring more swimmers into the program, and two, it will also give us opportunities to get other swimmers to come here because they're going to want to train at our facility, which will mean more training and hard work for our guys against better competition.
Okay, so give us a prediction for 2012. What do you see out of these kids or just Bermuda swimmers for 2012?
Well, at the top, of course, we're really excited to have Roy Allen already qualified for London, and after seeing what he was able to do at Worlds and then at Pan Am Games, fingers crossed we could really have something special happen when we get to London. And hopefully we'll have some other swimmers joining him. Carifta Games will be our next competition coming up, and we've got an up-and-comer in Jesse Washington that's really looking like he could do something special this year, so we're very hopeful for 2012.
All right, well, good luck.
Thanks.